This has got to be it. Hi, everybody. Come on board. Come on board. Okay. I am streaming, I believe. Somebody in my household would like to check that. We're also celebrating because the New England Patriots will be going to the Super Bowl. So that's very exciting. And we're very happy that we still have power. So, I've got something here on me. Little dots going on. Isn't that funny how I pick up things and then I get, hey, Jasmine Ava. Sorry it took so long for me to get here. Yes, you can get a reading, Jasmine. Jasmine Iva? Jasmine Iva. Okay, let's see. Let's pull some cards for you. Jasmine Iva, who's been here, what, 3 times, 4 times? So I learned a little something else now. I learned how to get the chat up. And I also learned that if you keep it on unlisted, that nobody sees it. So I did learn that. I learned a few things, learning as I go. Hey, give me a break. I'm an old lady. Jasmine, let's see what's going on with you. Where are you from, Jasmine? Okay. I'll pull a couple of decks. Let's see. Where are you from? Just put that in the feed if you can. Oh, something, the death card came up first. Well, but it's upside down. Okay, so you're not stuck. You're not stuck. No. Look at that. But something has ended for you. It's Canada. Oh, nice. What part of Canada? I worked a lot through Canada. Alberta, London, Toronto, of course, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Newfoundland, St. John's, and Cornerbrook, where else did I work? Well, all kinds of places. So this is really good, Jasmine. And if you can, give me your astrological sign. When's your birthday? It's freezing there. Yeah. Oh, Montreal. Bonjour. It's cold here too, but not as cold. Some of the areas in the United States in the South, it's freezing. And I'm in Tennessee, and it's usually last year at this time, I believe I was out working in the yard getting it ready for spring. And not this year. No, it's like in the 30s. Okay, you're an Aquarius. I've been reading a lot for Aquarians, February 2nd, so happy birthday. And you have had like stop, go kind of energy. But that is done, okay? You're transitioning now into movement. And look at that. Here you go. There's the Chariot. So you've been working hard. You've been putting a lot into your life. But you keep saying, when am I going to get my, comeuppance? When am I going to get my break? And you are. It's coming. So you're moving forward, and then here's the Empress. I love it. The Empress is full of possibilities, right? She's someone who thinks outside the box. You're looking for a new job. It has to be something that is in line with your creativity, with your gifts. So make sure of that. Because if it is, you'll be very successful. This is showing you that I'm all excited for you. The Empress shows up. That's abundance and prosperity. Okay, it's also really being able to do what you love. Working on a contract. Oh, yeah. Well, you're not going to be stuck anymore because here's the Hanged Man, but it's reversed. So the stagnation you've been in is over. Okay, I really feel it's over. By the time your birthday comes in, you're going to see the difference. You should be hearing something very soon. The Ace of Swords is communication, and that's great communication, right? Getting right to the point. And make sure you're asking the universe for exactly what you want, what kind of job you want, what kind of office you want, what kind of contract you want. Make sure you're asking. Yep, stay strong, stay strong. This coming week for some of our astrological signs is supposed to be very, very lucky. And we haven't had this kind of energy in like 1,000 years, I think I heard this morning from one astrologer, or maybe even longer, since the Civil War and all that. So that's what they were talking about. So this energy right now is shifting, and there's something about the Neptune-Saturn conjunction or whatever they're doing. Maybe they're not conjuncting. I'm not an astrologer. I just love listening to them. But there's no way I can wrap my little brain around all their stuff. Oh, wow. Victory. Jasminaiva. That looks excellent. Yes, Jasminaiva. So you've been stuck, but no more. Okay, that is lifted. Oh, and look. Make room for the money. 7 of Pentacles. So that's the underlying energy here. Let me pull some energy cards for you. What does the energy look like for Jasminaiva around this new job? Now, the 6 of Wands, victory. I also like that as a success card because it's very balanced. So I feel like it's not only just, oh, I'm getting a good pay, but it's like, oh, everything that I wanted is in my contract. Everything that I asked for is there. My family life is happy. My health is good. So I always call the 6 of Wands, a victory on all fronts. Victory on all fronts, because I think it's important that, what good is success if you're not, your home life is kind of crappy, or you don't feel so good, or you have a great job, but it's, you're working with a bunch of not so nice people. The thinking woman. Yeah, you've put a lot into this, and this is an 11, because 4 plus 7, 47 is an 11. So you're in your power now, girl. You claim what you want, okay? Claim what you want. I love those 4 shamrocks. I want you to put 6 shamrocks in the feed, because I think that's more like it. There's also some, I don't know if you're in a relationship now. I don't see anybody in there. But this is about love. So there's love coming in for you. If you are in a relationship, it's blossoming. If you're not in a relationship, it's coming in. It is, oh yeah, look at this. Caring connections. Caring connections. So there's some kind of closeness happening in the love sector. Let's pick 2 more out of the energy cards. 5 cards out of the energy cards. I'm trying to hide that little dot on my shirt that I don't know where it came from, because it wasn't there a minute ago until I went live. It's always the way. Here we go. Strategy. So, that's important, especially going for a new job, a new career, a new contract. I did give it all, but it's toxic environment. Yeah, so that's what this death card is probably about. Endings, new beginnings. And one of the best cards to follow that card is the Chariot, because it's like there's no time wasted. You're moving forward. Things are happening. So don't waste time and regret. Don't just learn the lessons from what has happened in the past and move forward. So have a good strategy about moving forward, and I believe that should include thinking positively, taking really, really good care of your body, your mind, your well-being, your sleep. Are you sleeping at night? 5th card for Jasminaiva. 1002, that's a 3. Yeah, let's see this 5th card. Thank you. Thank you, angels. Ooh. Well, I got all excited. I saw Archangel Gabriel. They make these angels pretty hot looking. So, they're telling you, the 5th chakra, ask for what you want. That's your throat chakra, okay? The color blue is important. Color plays such an important role in our lives, and it's funny. I had a totally different color scheme on, and then right before I had to go up and get some spray because I had this little thing sticking up on my head, and I said, I can't do another live with my hair sticking straight like alfalfa. So I went up to get some spray, and then I said, and I don't even like this color I have on. So I had to just quickly change, and I had to feel the color. And it's important. So I'm doing this kind of work. So yeah, I'm into the purples, evidently. I needed purple to help me. Maybe I'm a little tired, or we were so into the football game that I'm so excited I didn't want to be distracted. But this 39, right, is a 12, which is also a 3. This strategy is a 3. So these 2 3s here, and you're a 3. So that's your spiritual path. This is your destiny. So pay attention to the signs and messages you're getting concerning this opportunity. Let me just pull a couple of cards now from our Kipling deck. This is an interesting deck. It's actually for a special read. These are fortune telling cards. They're kind of cute. Let's see. Tell me about Jasmine Iva's new job. Oh, okay. Courtship. Yeah, you're going to meet someone. And this is coming. So this, caring connection, angel of love, and now we have courtship. And that's a 4. So the angels are all over your business right now. So talk to them. Make sure you tell them what kind of a partner you want, what kind of a relationship you want. What else can you tell us about the career? Is she meeting this? Ooh, 2 cards. Is she meeting this person? Yeah, gift. It's a gift. Ooh, I like that. And house. Now, the house can mean many things. Let me pull a few more now, depending what comes before and after it. So here I have gift before the house, so I feel like this is going to be good for your home life. What else can you tell us about this house? Why is this house here? We asked about the new job and the new relationship. What's going on? Why the house? There's going to be a change. So maybe when you meet this new partner, there's a change in residence with that. Let's see. Is that what you're talking about? And I kind of like that. That's a 9. That's a very powerful number. So that's a good one. Let's see. Change. And official person. Also, maybe he's someone who is in a he could be in law, he could be in public service of some kind, cop, military, something like that, or he could be dealing with contracts or people like that, or in those fields. Public service. I'm having trouble getting the words out, but there you go. It looks like happiness and stability is coming in. This is a 22. And the numbers that you pulled with the 3s, and the 4s, it's all about your angels getting you to where you need to be right now. What you have to do, remember, you're done with the past, let go of it. Look forward to the new opportunities coming forward and stay in alignment with your talents and your gifts and your hopes and your dreams. Then you'll be successful. You're not meant to be stuck anymore. Okay? Speak to the universe very clearly with the Ace of Swords. Let the universe know this is the kind of job I want. This is the kind of home I want. This is where I see myself in 6 months, a year from now, whatever, 2 years from now, however far in advance you want to get planning. You can see on my chaise there, I have a vision board. This was one that I put together from a live on Facebook, and people wrote in there their hopes and dreams and what they want to manifest. It might be a good idea for you, Jasmine, to do that, to make a little vision board of where you're going. Bottom line is you have victory here. So get ready. Your life is changing in a big, beautiful way. Very exciting. Thanks for joining from Canada, from Montreal. I saw somebody else here. Mary Jana, are you kidding me? Mary Marijano. I thought it was marijuana, but it's Marijana Venisevic. That's what I got. That's as good as I got. You would like a reading for February. All right. I'm going to call you Mari. How's that, Mari? Is that okay, Mari? Can I just call you Mari? Well, you can call me Mari. Let's see. Mari. Marijana. That's a pretty name, Marijana Vanisevic. Okay, I got it. Marijana. The L threw me off. And that's, that's not the only thing that threw me off. I think it started at birth. It's been a very long time that has been happening. Okay, let's see. I am ADHD, so if you see me I was watching one reader and she kept doing this with her hair, and I said, oh God, she was driving me nuts. And I said, oh my God, I must drive everybody nuts, because I'm always once I get a glimpse of myself, I'm like, oh my God, what's that dot on my shirt? Where did that come from? Oh yeah, now it's gone. It must have been a piece of lint or something flying around here. Okay, so now I can loosen this up. See, it's like crazy. But what you see is what you get. I am the honest tarot reader. Give it to you straight. Marijana, February. Marijana, I'm sorry if I'm slaughtering your name. Tell me what month you were born in, so I also, if you come up, I can see what else is going on. And on my station, YouTube channel rather, I do have all the signs. I just did a reading for all 12 signs, so you can get more information there. I know Aquarius opportunity is very strong now, so get ready. Marijana, January. Oh, so you're a Capricorn, I would think. Unless you're an Aquarius. My son is January 28th. He's an Aquarian. 8 of Pentacles. So this is interesting. I have to cover her up with a crystal. Keep forgetting. Oh, let me put a bathing suit on her. Otherwise, YouTube will shut me down. I put bathing suits on all my other cards. I call them bathing suits, underwear. I blacked out their body parts. There, now she has black shorts on. Okay, YouTube, we're all set. I had to deface my cards, but that's okay. 8 of Pentacles. So something's going on, and something is being hidden from you. An opportunity. An opportunity is going to present itself. Oh, you're another Aquarian. I love it. 2 Aquarians. Yeah, you guys pay attention, because the energy for you is getting better. As this year goes on, it will get better and better and better. My son doesn't believe me, but that's what I keep telling him. It gets better and better, because that's how I'm seeing it. Every time I read, it's like the opportunity's coming, then it pulls back a little. There's a little test, but I think we're almost done with all the testing. So you have an opportunity coming as well. They should be hearing about it soon. It's not all that it appears to be, so I want you to ask a lot of questions. Go deep into it. Try to figure it out. Yeah, don't rush to take the opportunity. Don't rush into it. You know what, Jasmine? 2025 was horrible for just about everybody I read for last year. Everyone had, I can't tell you, some kind of upheaval, a move, unexpected move, a divorce. There were so many divorces last year, and breakups, and mothers and children, and estranged fathers not hearing from their, it was just, everybody was, I feel, they were really resolving old karma is what happened to all of us. I had health issues all year, and now as I got into this year, it's like, okay, everything's kind of going away. After all the meds, nothing worked, and now all of a sudden I'm feeling better and better. So it's interesting. I really think a lot of it was the energy. Okay, Ace of Wands in the middle of your reading, Marijana. So this is good. Yeah, because the energy, it started rocky in January because there was residual, and we're still in it. I believe we're still we're still dealing with some of the current from last year. You know, it's still, it didn't just stop on January 1st. There's still some undertow pulling some of us back into things, right? So you've got to just keep going forward, and you have to keep your thoughts positive, your words positive, keep your vibration high, so that you can stay in that positive manifesting state. But right now, and that's actually what they want you to do right now. They want you to sit still. Even though you're going to hear about this great opportunity, there's something about it that hasn't been revealed yet. Okay, so the High Priestess is saying, you know what? Hold tight. Don't jump into anything yet. There might be something better coming. And I feel that's what this Ace of Wands is. I feel that things get worked out, or another offer comes in for you, and more information comes in. Something you can get your teeth into and understand. Yeah, it's going to rock your world, though. It's going to change everything. Let's see how it's going to change everything. It's preceded by an ace, so I feel it's going to change everything for the better. I do feel there might be a move coming for you, though. Yeah. So the Seven of Wands is, you know, don't get caught up in whatever peripheral drama is going around, whether it's in the workplace or in your family. Stay focused, Mary Jana, on the outcome you desire. Stay focused on where it is you're going. Oh, wow. Nice card to get there at the end. The World. So everything's going to come full circle. I feel like it's already started. So you've already started to complete the circle. You're going to hear about this job offer. You're going to get more information, not rush into anything drastic. It could mean a relocation, or the move could be the job itself going to where this job is. You have to stand your ground, stay in your power, stay in your truth. You are the High Priestess, so remember that. Okay, you are the High Priestess. You call the shots, nobody else. Don't let life just happen to you and push you around. Take charge of your life and call the shots. Let universe know what it is you want, where it is you want to go, and how you want things to look and happen and feel. And then you get it. This is everything coming to fruition. So oh wow, look at your underlying energy. I didn't see this till just now. 9 of Pentacles. She looks a little happy, huh? She looks a little smug. Ask for that money, girl. Ask for it. Maybe you don't think so, but there's an opportunity coming. So don't jump at it, but don't jump at it. All right, so if you are on leave for your health now, this could be success. And this is like if you're on a lot of medication or getting a lot of care for your bones, or I'm trying to think what else this could be with your health. It's coming full circle, and there's big healing here. Okay, so stay very positive. Let's read on your health here. Tell me about Marijana's health. What can we do to help her move forward quicker? But good cards, 9 of Pentacles in the World, are a nice way to make that good and keep that good energy in. Chemo. Oh, that's tough, right? Now, positive attitude is the most important thing. I just did a show on Spotify. It's called The Healing Connection. The Healing Connection with Melissa Bassano. When I met her, she was bald, stage 4, very serious breast cancer. And I was doing a vision board class, and she came to the class. And when I tell you positive thinking changed this girl's whole trajectory in her life, wow, she's doing amazing things now. And she's got this podcast on Spotify, The Healing Connection. Check it out. And we talk about, my situations with cancer, hers with cancer. So Okay, you've got positive thinking and visualization, all those good things. That's what I want you to focus on. And any negativity around you or negative people, you have to give them a boot to the head. You have to give them space. That's all. Give them a timeout for now, because that energy it's not good for you. And what you have to do now is what's good for you. Hey, Ms. Jules, 33. If you have a question. Okay, so woman holding a coin. This could also be you. You know, this is you with your medicine. Okay, you getting treatment. You being cured. Did you hear that? And this 42 is a 6, which is balance. And, you know, every night when you lay in bed, my friend who was going through cancer, she was my first friend that I had with a severe cancer. I said, just picture a little Pac-Man going through your body, eating up anything negative. Just going right through your body, eating up anything negative. And then see your body balanced and in perfect working condition. I'm happy and grateful my body is in perfect balance and in perfect working condition. I feel great all the time. Say those kinds of things to yourself. Listen to Louise Hay. She's amazing, and she has great positive affirmations for healing. So that's a 6, balance. And look who showed up for you, another 6. The great healer, the healer of the ages. Okay, Jesus. I have Jesus right. He's got my back always. I always put him behind me, so he has my back doing this work, because I'm opening myself up to all kinds of energy when I do the lives. And I just want you to know you're not alone, and you have every possibility of perfect healing. And with these cards, with Jesus showing up, the healer of the ages, and seeing you're in control, you got this. 2 6s, balance, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. So your second chakra is your sacral chakra. And that's where we give birth to, really, and also birth to possibilities. So maybe the color orange is important to you right now. That's the color of that chakra. Now, for breast cancer, which you said, that would be the heart chakra, the green energy, and the light pink energy, the upper heart chakra. So visualize colors moving through your body and healing. And I also want you to call in the violet flame of Saint Germain. Look it up. Do some research on Saint Germain. Very interesting person. And I say a person because they say he's a time traveler. They say he's been through many generations. But I know that when I call on the violet flame of Saint Germain, it's right there. It's right there. He shows up every time. Now, this last card I'm going to hold up. And I don't want you to take this lightly. I want you to look at it and believe it, because when you believe, when you trust the universe is listening, when you trust they're hearing your prayers, and when you trust that it's all going to work out, it usually does. I don't know a time in my life when they failed me. They show up. They pull us through. Look at that. Victory. Mary Jana, we're all going to send you love and light and healing. Hopefully I'll be going on live again soon. Hopefully we keep our power. So far we've been very lucky this storm. We only got a little bit of snow, a little bit of ice. So we're good. Look who's here, Bernadette. So good luck to you, Mary Jana. And if anyone, let me know where you're from. Like I know where Bernadette's from. She's from beautiful New England. I hope you are surviving the snow. Elaine, how are you doing, Elaine? Thanks for joining. And Miss Jules, I'm going to do a reading for Miss Jules. Anyone else who would like me to answer a question? It took me 4 tries to get this happening. So I was tired when I started, but I am thrilled that I got this to work and that I can actually see what you're writing. And I thank you so much for tuning in. I love this. I'm actually at 460 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Get your friends to subscribe, and I'll do more and more and more live readings if you do, because my goal for the end of January is 500. And then I'm going to push by my birthday. I would love 1,000 in March. I would love 1,000 subscribers, because then I can do more of this and more freebies for you guys, right? So if you can like, share, subscribe, let your friends know to get on board, that would be great. Okay, Miss Jules, let's see what the cards have to say for Miss Jules. Atta girl, Mary Johnny. You keep believing, especially with that victory card and the healer of the ages showing up. Thank you, Miss Jules. Yes, you're the number 2 subscriber. So I thank you very, very much. I really do. Because I really want to spend more time doing these things rather than all the private readings, which I also love. But I want to reach more and more people, so I feel this is important. Page of Wands. Boy, the second time you saw me shuffle and shuffle and shuffle. So the Page of Wands is about an offer coming in, an opportunity. Let's see what it's about. Again, these cards stay together, but before they were like this. Isn't that interesting? So the 8 of Pentacles is like, yeah, it looks really good. That there's something hidden about it. Yeah, there's something that's going to require your, I feel, fortitude, your strength. What are you sad about? What are you still thinking about? What are you holding on to that maybe it's time to let go of? I feel like you're holding on to some kind of regret, or maybe this is grief. Let me know if you can. What are you holding on to? Also, let me know what your sign is, Miss Jules. But so far, nobody's come up with their, ooh, social justice warrior. Things are working out for you. Things are coming into balance. Things are improving. And that this will all happen faster, sooner, if you are able to let go of this regret, She's just keeping herself stuck there, and we don't want you to do that. We want you to move forward. Bernie, if you have a question, write it in. 2 of Pentacles. So this is interesting. This is balance coming in, hopefully, between work and play, money, finances. If this is about health, balance and health, I feel for you this is about finances. And I feel that there's something that needs to be worked out. Oh, I love this last card, the Sun. The sun is shining for you, yeah. The sun is shining. I want to pull some cards from my other deck. I want to neglect you. So the sun is happy outcome. Plans working out perfectly. Victory. So Jules, hang in there. Have that strength. Are you missing I feel like you're missing someone who's passed. Mom needed assistance. You're a good kid. All right. You're fine. Don't ever feel bad about missing any of my stuff. You have to be there for your loved ones. That's the most important thing, for sure. This is guidance, and I firmly believe you don't need any of this. You just trust your gut, and if your intentions are pure, you're going to be fine. The universe will take care of you for sure. I have to do these separately so my hands don't get all... It's so hard to get old and feeble. I have nerve damage in this right hand. So I'll tell you a funny story, and it's because I had a tumor removed from the back of my neck, and a couple of years later, I was representative for Giorgio Armani, and I was walking towards someone with a perfume bottle, and all of a sudden I just threw it at the person, and it smashed to the tile floor and to smithereens. It was a very expensive bottle of perfume too. So I then went back to the doctor and said, okay, something's going on. I have involuntary something or other. And it turns out that scar tissue built up. So it's important, anyone going through surgery, Bernie, to make sure you rest afterwards, because scar tissue built up and it affected a nerve somewhere here in my arm. And if my hands get swollen or I move the wrong way, it will trigger whatever involuntary actions happen with my hand. So I don't hold anyone's babies or fine crystal. No. I have a metal thermos because I gotta be careful. That's my hand story. Miss Jules, what else? So I love that we have the sun. The sun is shining on you. Victory is imminent. Okay? Oh, yeah. Hey, there's also romance in the future here, or a good friend coming in. This is a new acquaintance. This is somebody new. And this will be fun. This is a fun, heartwarming kind of relationship. Oh, look at this. Opportunity. Maybe it's an opportunity for this relationship, or maybe and money. This 9 of Pentacles. So you got the 8 of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles. You also got the 2 of Pentacles. So, Miss Jules, money is getting easier this year. And I did do a reading on the United States economy, and we're in a recovery this year. So everyone should be getting a little relief financially this year. I'm really praying that happens for everybody. So here we go. Underlying energy is take a leap of faith. New things are coming into your life. Don't hold back. Go for it. Go for it. Go for the experience. Let go of fear. Let go of regret. And jump in. Jump in. That's going to be fun. Bernadette, pull a card on work. Oh, work, work, work. I hope you're not working today, Bernadette. Oh my gosh. How many inches of snow did you guys get? We got it like maybe 2. Maybe 2. It turned to ice right away here. And that was the dangerous thing. A friend of ours lost power. Their pipes burst. A couple of people that in the neighborhood we heard of outside of our neighborhood. Yes, finances will be better for sure. You are very welcome, Miss Jules. Bernadette, work, work, work. You worked all weekend. I cooked. I did too, but here. When we think we're going to get snowed in, I have 2 men to feed, so you would think it was 10 men. I had to cook, I had to bake, I had to have things ready, in case we could just throw them on the grill. I was concerned about losing power. Oh, yeah. It's just like, it's a headache, isn't it? But you're not stuck. You're not stuck. It's going to shift soon. Let's see. Yeah, I know. You're probably exhausted. This is what I feel. It's still not settled at the top there. But here's the Chariot. Okay, so 3rd card in, we have the Chariot. So work. I feel like you still have some headaches to go through, but really, as best you can, Bernie, focus on the good aspects of it and try to control your time better. Really set those boundaries, and where you can take a 5-minute break, take a 5-minute break. Get up, walk around, change of scenery, play with the cat. But this is excellent. This is rewards from hard work. So hang in there. 3rd card in, it's almost there. There's something about the boss, of course. I keep saying that in your readings. I keep seeing changes and changes and changes. Yep. Things are going to change. Look at that. Right now, you just have to try to look at things with the most positive outlook you can. All right. So we have the Chariot, which is, this is coming in soon. Things are going to change a little bit. And then the Wheel comes in. When the Wheel comes in, that's when it's a substantial change. And it's not that far off because it's the 6th card in. So maybe by the end of February. I don't know what we saw in your reading, but I'm feeling by the end of February. And then look, the World. Beautiful, beautiful outcome. I keep focused on what would be the best case scenario. What do you want to happen? Who do you want to land at being your boss? Which accounts do you want to keep? Focus on that, and I think you're going to get what you want. I really do. I think you're going to get what you want. Ooh, let me pull some of the fortune-telling cards for Bernie. Over a foot so far in Rhode Island? Oh my God. We left our snow blowers in Rhode Island when we left there. We have somebody from Canada, and she's probably laughing at us from Montreal because they get snow, but they manage it. I remember working up there, and there'd be walls of snow on the side of the roads, but the roads would be clear. I don't know if it's still that way, but it used to be amazing to work in Canada in the winter and see how they just dealt with the snow. It was amazing. Let's see, Bernie. And then Elaine, I will pull a card for you. Did you write if you wrote a question and if you could rewrite it? Message of concern. Yeah, you're stressed out. This is what I'm feeling. You're stressed out, and you might need to say to your boss, hey, I worked all weekend. I need a couple of days off, or I need some extra time off. Yeah, look at this. Toil and labor. There you are. You know, and that's going to stop. Oh, you need to spend some time with your honey. And the grand girls. They're in the house back there in this picture. They're back in the house. But you need to spend some time having fun with your family. Yeah, I feel like you have to let someone know how you're feeling. I feel you have to let someone know higher up how you're feeling. And maybe not your boss, but higher up. And things work out beautifully. Gift. And this may be a gift from the honey, but I feel this is a gift from work. I feel this is going to be something very positive that's going to come out of it. So hang in there. Would also like to hear about work and career. Okay. Elaine Gabliardi. A foot of snow. Oh, my dear Lord. Well, look how the Patriots won that game. It was almost a whiteout, right? For those of you who are not Patriots fans, I apologize, but my husband and my son are Patriots fans, so I have to be a Patriots fan. I was always a Bills fan because I was singing in a hotel up in Buffalo, and the team was there, and they were the nicest gentlemen. They were just so nice that I never followed football. I don't understand it all. I find it tedious sometimes. I like watching the playoffs, and I like watching the Super Bowl. Couldn't think of it. I hope the halftime show is not all about Satan this year. Okay. It's been, the last few years have been out there. All right, let's see. Am I good here? Let's go in. This is for Elaine. Ooh, work. Stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Somebody else got this card earlier. I think it was Mary Jana. It was Jasmine. Jasmine got the 7 of Wands. You know, you need to really stand up for what you believe in. There's the camera. Stand up for what you believe in. Ask for what you want. Don't settle for any baloney. And don't get caught up in anybody's stuff either, anybody's drama. You have a beautiful guardian watching over you, Elaine. A beautiful guardian who is going to help you with work. There's more money coming in too, so there's more opportunity coming in for you. Ooh, 4 of Wands. Nice card. This is celebration, and what are you celebrating? Peace, prosperity, abundance, balance with that 4, a lot of joy. You're on a nice solid foundation, and as a couple, so whether you're in a relationship or not, this could suggest one is happening. If you are in a relationship, things get more joyous moving forward. Okay, so more prosperous. And that adds to the joy, right? It always does, right? It always does. The Moon. Now, this card always means something different. And sometimes I see it as the month of March. I see it as the Pisces because the Moon is Pisces. But this is telling you to trust your gut. Trust your intuition. So stand up for what you believe in and trust what you're feeling. Trust your inner guidance. Cards are wonderful. They give us a weather report. But there's nothing like trusting your gut. You have to listen to that inner voice. That's I name my Reiki practice Inner Voice Reiki, because I know that's if you're not in tune to that inner voice, you're missing the whole point of us being here, right? So you've got to be in alignment. You've got to listen, be quiet, let the universe talk to you, whether it's through signs or just a thought popping into your head, hearing a song. There's more money coming in, Elaine. It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. The good you've done is coming back to you. I feel your guardian angel had a lot to do with getting that to you. Balance. See that? Balance. Balance is coming in. So know that all the hard work you've done, even though I feel like you have to go through a little bit of baloney here, you are going to be reaping some beautiful benefits and joy. Let's see what this last card is. Ooh, I love the suspense. Oh, I love it. The Lovers. Look at that. Embrace true love. Make your choices from your heart. Heart. I'm trying to say my R's. Heart, not hot. When I talk and I read the transcripts, it's so funny because my Rhode Island accent, no INGs or no R's. And the transcripts really make the words something totally different. It's hilarious. So you have some beautiful, beautiful energy happening, Elaine. This is really good. Balance, agreements, good health, vibrant health, and money coming in. What's the underlying energy? Opportunity. So there is more opportunity at work. And look, an amazing opportunity. Be optimistic. Now is the time to take action. Do what you are passionate about. So everybody listening or anybody tuning in, this is a 10-year, 2026. 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 6 is 10. The 10-year is about endings, new beginnings. It's also what's going on astrologically and all the mumbo jumbo I've been listening to. Oh, look at the other deck. The other underlying card is the Star. Flow, beautiful flow and beautiful balance coming in, Elaine. But this year, this 10-year, the 10, the ending, new beginning, if you're not in alignment with your true self, your true passions, your talents, your gifts, if God gave you gifts to be a fabulous painter, oil painter, and you're doing computer work, you better get some canvas and start painting at somewhere, even if it's just at night to relax, even if you're just using your gifts as a hobby. But I have a feeling by the end of this year, it's going to be more than that. Things are going to start to happen and elevate. Your gifts, your passions, your desires are most important right now. We have to be paying attention to them. Barry been here cooking all weekend. Oh, I love it. See? So the cards were saying, pay him some attention. You know, what's that song? Give me some lovin'. Yeah, he needs some lovin'. Give Barry some positive energy. That's nice. I was in my kitchen cooking all weekend. I did get a lot of thank yous, though. Every time my son opens a container, it's like, ooh. That makes it worthwhile. All right, let's see. It's so, they get you so frightened. Well, I don't listen, because I hear the weather guys, actually the way they talk, they make you feel anxious, even if they were just saying A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Their anxiousness puts you on edge right at the get-go. So even without seeing the weather map or hearing what the report is, your body, your aura is already being affected in a negative way. That's why I tell people, shut off that TV, because they're manipulating us on every level. And then people get all worked up, and then everybody's talking about, oh my God, we're going to get ice, we're going to lose power. Well, now what's happening? Now all that energy that the TV put out to the masses, now the masses are re-energizing that energy by talking about it. So as soon as, in fact, that happened, I got a text this morning from somebody, and they were like, oh, but about losing the power and about that. And I said, just keep visualizing everything is going to be fine. Just keep seeing all the power is working and everything is fine. And that's what I've been doing since last Wednesday, when we first started getting all the freight, reports. Like, oh, you're going to lose power and people are going to die. And I'm sure it is devastating in many areas. I know it is. And there are people who are freezing right now. I have friends who are. Told them to come here, but it's treacherous for them to even drive here. So pay attention to your words. They create a ripple in the universe. So if you can be the one holding down the fort and putting out positive energy, and talk to the trees and ask them to keep you safe, ask the branches to let go of the ice as soon as it can so they don't break off and destroy things. Be mindful of your talk. It matters. It really does. The energy will create a positive ripple. And I really feel that's what keeps us safe. That's what keeps us moving in the right direction. I live with a drummer, so you may be hearing music in the background. He's on a long distance session right now, so it's kind of interesting. Every now and then, I'm now ready for it, and it happens. Elaine, I'm going to pull a couple of energy cards for you. Lisa Floyd, how are you? I hope you're okay in this snow. Elaine, 5th chakra, throat chakra. So you may have to speak up at work. Okay, you may have to speak up about this career, and maybe that's what this card was all about, the 7 of Wands. Speak up, use your voice. And it's funny, she has a blue shirt on. The throat chakra is blue. So evidently this is an important message for you. Maybe go wear a blue shirt to work or a blue scarf next time you go in and ask the boss for a new opportunity, a new raise, or a new position, something that you really want, because I feel you're going to get it. What else do we have here? Door to value. So there's going to be opportunities for you financially that are going to be to your benefit. So keep your eyes open. And this is a 4. Isn't that interesting? So is the 39. Is it? No, it's a 3. It's a 3 because 3 plus 9 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. That's what I do with the numbers. So 3, 4. 3 is the Holy Trinity. 3 is being in alignment with your destiny and with your source and with your destined path. 4 is the angels are talking to you, and they're helping you with your money to be more mindful of what comes in and what goes out. Now, they're not telling you to be to hold on to your money. They're just saying, watch the flow. You always have to have flow. And they're telling you to mind it. Yep, and here's another 3. 3, 4, 3. And Elaine, I want you to look up that angel meaning number. Okay, so look up the 3 and the 343. That's another message for you. But the garden and the gate is telling you it's all there. The garden is there. All you have to do is walk through now. You'll have the opportunity. You have the balance. What the good deeds, the good karma is allowing that flow to come back to you, that money to come back to you. The star is flow. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. It's plans working out. It's changes that bring an end to challenging times. So you are definitely on the upswing, Elaine. You're moving in a good direction. Lisa Floyd, I know the Patriots are going to the Super Bowl. We got to slow that storm down. Everyone must have been watching the weather channels, and they got all worked up, and it hit you guys hard. So I'm going to send you good energy. I have been sending New England the path of the storm. I've been asking it to thin out, and go higher and higher up in the atmosphere. Get away from us. But that's what I do. I talk to the weather patterns, and if everybody did, I think we could make a difference. When they show thermographic photography, when people get together and meditate, like if 1,000 people get together and meditate, you are welcome, Elaine. Lisa, if you have a question, ask me. Then when they take that picture, you can actually see like the vibration of that area where they're meditating. The thermographic energy is bigger and brighter. It's a higher frequency. So of course when there's war or negativity, it's below level, below sea level. So we can make a difference. And that, when we get together, we put our heads together, or if you're alone in your spot in the world, if you can just sit there and visualize the planet and send positive energy where it is needed. I always do that when I see world leaders together. I always ask that any evil be rooted out, and let the positive energy, the positive changes occur. There are going to be a lot of changes. I haven't read publicly on that. Love and money, whatever shows up. Okay. This is for Lisa Floyd. But I have seen that financially, the economy in the United States is on a beautiful recovery. On the world stage, it's happening. It will happen as well. It's just going to take a little bit longer. So we will see it first, and then we will begin to see what's happening in the rest of the world. A lot of people are feeling they're against what's going on in the United States right now, but it's actually going to be very healing for the world. It is. People will become more valued than they have. Human beings will become more valued. They've been trying to get rid of us for years. With the food, with the weather. And funny, we're still here. And we're here for a reason, so we have to do good things with our time and our energy. If you're doing good things, you can make a difference. If you don't like what a leader is doing, then send that leader positive energy, not hate. Mother Teresa tried to tell people that. Don't join something that is against an issue. Join a team or join a protest group that's for something. Not against a person, but for peace. I am for love. I am for joy. So always go for the positive. It will affect your body too, because things backlash. You always have to remember that too. Whatever energy you put out could come back to you. So make sure it's good energy, positive energy. Lisa Floyd, Patriots lover and fan. Should I ask about the Super Bowl, Lisa? I don't want any bookies getting mad at me. I don't want to upset the Vegas odds. All right, Lisa Floyd, love and money. Let's see what's going on with Lisa. Lisa. Juggling. You either have enough money and no time to spend it, or you have plenty of time and no money. It's like one or the other. We need balance here, Lisa. 9 of Wands. Protect what you've already created. Never give up. Be prepared. Ask your angels for help. The 9 of Wands is, you work hard. You put a lot into your life. You give a lot to other people. And sometimes you give too much. So I feel like this lady is saying, have some boundaries, okay? Have some boundaries in your life. You need some firmer boundaries. I feel like you're giving away too much of yourself and too much of your time, too much of your money. So pay attention to that. Another 9. Lisa, when is your birthday? Write your birthday in there somewhere. So sleepless nights, worrying about money. You're good at that. You're good at worrying about things. And that's something you need to, flip the switch on when you catch yourself. Because this is unfounded fear. It's not in your cards. You're not supposed to be worried about. It's not written Lisa should be worried about money. No, it's written Lisa should not be worried about money. It's all working out. It's all working out. 822. So I believe you're a Leo on the cusp of Virgo, right? Oh, Lisa, is it working out? I'll say. Woohoo! That's the star. So stop worrying. The 2 9s, I also feel, because even if you add 9 and 9 together, you get 18, which is a 9. You are on the brink of a change. Okay, so something's about to change before your birthday. And look at the Leo and Virgo readings on my YouTube channel. I just did them not too long ago. And look at the one that's I did for the year. I did month by month because I think that's going to be my sun and moon are rising are Leo. Okay, so look up what I have there because I feel your trajectory. Some people think, well, my life's going to get better by my birthday, and it doesn't happen. I know Aquarius, you're going to wait a little bit longer. Okay, I feel like into March, we've got to be through the retrograde. The Mercury retrograde, I believe, is February 16th until March 9th. So after that retrograde, then I feel Aquarius is going to move forward. Leo, you guys are moving forward already. If my memory is correct, I believe you guys are in a good trajectory. Ace of Cups, following the star, Lisa. So that's love. I want to read this card. A beautiful new emotional experience. Now, if you're already in, did you get the eyebrow? I don't have big eyebrows, but that's why I wear these big frame glasses because I don't have good eyebrows. If you're already in a relationship, it gets better. Okay, and there still may be somebody new coming in. It could be a friend. It could be a flirtation. Okay, and that's always fun. A beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship or deep friendship, awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insights. And I have to say, anybody tuning in today, you're all going to experience it. Not because you tuned into me, but because the energy is elevated. And this is the year of that. And if you're in here looking at these kinds of things, these readings and talking about energy, be open to the changes that follow, okay? So this is very, very positive. It could also mean a love letter or a love declaration or a new home. So Lisa, single as a Pringle. I never heard that one before. Hey, a lot of my friends are single and they look good and they feel good and they're very happy. They have zero stress. They have no resistance. It's just them. They call the shots. It's kind of nice. Single as a Pringle. Well, not for long. Lisa, not for long. Lisa Floyd, not single as a Pringle for long. Nope, that Ace of Cups, yeah, there's an opportunity coming. Now, this is interesting because this to me is a love opportunity and this is work opportunity. Maybe you meet this person through your work, through the new opportunity. Exciting opportunities, allowing your creativity to soar. Yeah, karma is going to play a role in this. So the good that you've done, they have checked off the boxes. It's coming back to you. Things are coming into balance. Last year was like we were all on, the song, I don't know if you guys remember, I think it was in the 70s, Rock the Boat, rock the boat. Don't tip the boat. Oh, that's kind of what last year was like, rock the boat. It was like we were like constantly trying to find our balance. This year, it's like, okay, are we done with all of that? You're still clearing now. We're still in January. We're still clearing some of the debris, the seaweed and the dead fish that got on board. We're clearing that away, and we're ready to set course for a beautiful destination. That's 6 cards. Oh, look at your underlying energy. The world. Everything is coming together for you this year, Lisa. The world. Beautiful balance in all 4 corners. Health, finances, career, emotional well-being. The world is everything just coming around full circle to fruition. Let's see. Oh, let's slow down that storm. Everybody slow down the storm. Picture it in your mind. It's like it's going up to the stratosphere. It's going to dissipate. Let that storm dissipate. 5 cards for Lisa, please, on love and career. Love and career. Lisa. 6 of Pentacles. So this is balance and finances. Balance and finances. So, all right, you already got that there. Page of Wands. There's the opportunity. Look, you got this card twice. I love this. When I pull 2 different decks and I get the same cards, tell me there's no opportunity coming for you. There's an opportunity coming for you. And let's see. Yeah, there's going to be something hidden about this opportunity. So make sure you ask all the questions. If this is a love opportunity, find out all you can about the person. If this is a business opportunity, same thing. Make sure you've researched the company or the person or the business. Have a good game plan, a strategy in place. But the 3 of Pentacles, I feel, is a team coming together to work things out. So that's good. That's a good card. Strength. 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 Tell me why strength is here as the last card. Why does she need strength here? Or is this an angel talking to her? I feel it's somebody who's past Lisa. Grandmother? Why is the strength card here for Lisa? Again, I thank you all for joining. If you haven't subscribed, please do. If you can, spread the word. I need 40 more subscribers by the end of this month to reach my personal goal. 7 of Cups. They want you to get more clarity. This is a little confusion. I'm not sure what I want. I'm not sure what kind of partner I want. I'm not sure where I want to live. I'm not sure what kind of job. It's like, your brain is like on overload. Try to find the strength to clear out the noise. Okay? Find the strength to clear out the noise. And then the money comes. The Ace of Pentacles. And I had to pull another one because I wanted to see the 9 of Cups. This is the luckiest card out of 78. The 9 of Cups is the magic genie. What do you want? It appears. So you've got some great energy coming in, but get clear on what you want. The staying in worry and fear, that's what these 2 cards, this is worry and fear. It's the same as this. This is just your mind. It's all mumbo jumbo, right? So you want to stay clear of that, because you got the Star, you got the Ace of Cups, you got the Page of Wands twice, which is opportunity. You got the Nine of Cups, which is what do you want? The universe is ready to give it to you. And you got the Ace of Pentacles. That's money, 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 honey. Single as a Pringle, but you'll be loaded. So you'll be fine. So the love, I would like to know a little bit more about the love life, though. Tell me about Lisa's love life. Will Lisa have a partner by the end of this year? Will Lisa have the perfect partner, a wonderful partner? Will Lisa have a wonderful, caring, giving, kind partner by the end of this year? Oh, Lisa, yeah, this was a good reading. Well, on YouTube, I can spend time because there's only a few of you here, right? So that's why I like coming on, and that's why I want to grow this channel. I'd like to do readings like this for groups. It's free. You can check in. You know, that my hour readings, in-depth readings are $75. You go to my email, dianelupo444@gmail.com to set those up. But I like doing it. I like doing these because it gives people breathing room, you know, and then when you can afford it, you set up an in-depth reading about what we touch on here. Adjudication. I don't know if you have anything legal going on, but this could be like the Justice card you already received. Or I asked about your love life. This could be a marriage. I asked if there would be something by the end of this year. I'm going to take that as a yes. Going, oh my God, look at that. Marriage. Yes, I was right. I love when I'm right. My husband says I think I'm always right, but I don't. But in this case, I looked at that adjudication. I said, they're getting married. And then I got the marriage card. Lisa, I don't care if it's snowing. There might be a really good-looking snow guy out there who owns his own auto body shop. Get out there, you know, and just wave. I want a message. So this is a 7. The angels are going to be playing to conspire to meet your soulmate. That's what it is. This person is your soulmate. Community. But what I heard was it's the family, or family and friends. You're going to meet this person through your connections, you know, or somebody's going to say, oh, my cousin's single, why don't you give her a call? Something like that. Or maybe at work, oh, my brother's friend just came in from California, blah, blah, blah. And you meet, and that's, oh, the family room. I will say this, be careful what you ask for. Make sure, oh my God, I asked about love and marriage this year. Look, it's the Lovers. Lisa, this year is going to be all about love. The career looks good, money is going to get better, but it's going to be about you meeting your soulmate. So you have to let me know as soon as you meet him. I love getting those messages, you know, when I talk about you're going to be proposed to in a field, or I see a ring, or you're going to meet that person when you go to the supermarket. And then I get a text message from somebody or an email saying, Diane, guess what just happened? Miss Jules would love to meet her soulmate. Let's see, will Miss Jules meet her soulmate this year? Will Miss Jules meet her soulmate this year? Let's see. I love these love questions. If anybody else has a question, I have a few more minutes in me. On a trip. You have to travel somewhere, Miss Jules. Where are you going? Where are you going? And it's a 10. So maybe on the 10th, or maybe before the month is up, it's January, a journey. Maybe you're going somewhere for 10 days. Maybe it's somewhere 10 miles away. This is how we work. We look for clues. We're like detectives. unless I get a psychic image of something. I didn't see a train though. I saw you sitting in an airport with flip-flops on. That's what I saw. Can't make it up, Ms. Jules. Here it is, the courtship, and it's under a number 4, which is the angels. So it has a journey. You're going to have to, either you're going somewhere or this person is on vacation. I know, book your trip. And go somewhere where, you understand the language. Or that's not all couples. Go where you can meet somebody who might be your age or your liking. Maybe you like to hike, then go plan a hiking trip, but a popular one where, a lot of executive or people with jobs go. As a mother, I'm going to tell you that's very important. Make sure you travel to Kansas City sometimes. Well, all right. Well, what do you do when you get there? Do you just stay in your hotel room? Who are you going to meet in the hotel? Well, you could meet other business people and salesmen and other travelers, or do the things you like to do when you go to Kansas City. If you like to go to happy hours, go to happy hours. If you like to go hiking, like I said, then plan a hiking trip. Plan something in there that is in alignment with what your passions are. Because you don't want to attract a partner or meet a partner where you have nothing in common. You're there to see grandkids. All right, so where are you taking your grandkids? Maybe you want to meet someone else who has grandchildren. And that happens, let's face it, most of the time it is the grandparents taking the kids out to all these places. Yes, and I have, like I said, I have a lot of single girlfriends, and they'll say, I want to meet somebody. Well, what are you doing? So I'm a musician. I love music, and if I were, I have a husband. We're good. Everything's fine. But if I were alone, I would be going to hear music. I would want to go somewhere where musicians are, because that's my lingo. That's my happy place. So I don't want to meet somebody who kind of likes music or, only likes country music or only likes jazz. I would need somebody who likes all kinds of music, likes to talk about music, listen to music. This is interesting. Oh, be careful. Oh, be who you are. Yes, you need to get out more. If you're doing things with your grandkids, then do things that are really you. You don't want to be like going to art shows and you really don't care about art. You're just hoping to meet somebody there. You want to be who you are, doing what you truly love. Change. It's time to change things up, Ms. Jules. Time for the big change. Stop worrying about money. Stop worrying about money. You're attracting it. Message of concern. I'm going to have to get a clarifier on that. And high honor. So this is interesting. This could be a military person. Why the message of concern and high honor here? So they want you to go on a trip. There's a courtship waiting for you. Do things that are you, not pretending to be someone else or pretending to don't go to a sushi bar if you really don't like sushi. You know what I'm saying? Just do things and be in places that are in your passion zone. Change, but also be willing to be open to new experiences. That's what change is. What's the message of concern and high honor? Message of concern and high honor. Do you have a grandchild or a child in the military, Ms. Jules? Ah, okay. So there's a message of high honor. There's a message of concerning that person. maybe making a career out of the military, life path, going on their life path. Somebody you miss, somebody you think about a lot. Now that person could also, look at the underlying card here, it's marriage. That person in the military could be, my ex was military. Okay. Is there an old friend of his that you were interested in? Because I feel like there's a connection. He's thinking about you still. He's still thinking about you. But we got this new pathway for you. And it's something about a child. So one of your children or grandchildren will lead you to this person. Yeah, mature woman. Great fortune. Oh, and maybe, and put that down in your manifestation. Put it down that what kind of person you want, and you would like that he has a great fortune. Yeah, distant horizons. You're not going to meet him at home. You're going to meet him on a trip. Okay, good night, Bernadette. Good night, Miss Jules. Very exciting. Listen, I hope all of you guys are safe. I'm going to pull 5 cards for all of us for this experience with the weather. What do we need to know? How can we move forward? And what does the coming week look like for all of us who tuned in tonight? What does, 9 of Cups. Good luck. This is going to be a good week. What else? How is this week going to go for all of us? What kind of a week is this going to be? Will dreams come true? Let's see. You are very welcome. Stay positive and keep manifesting. Get some rest, especially you, Bernadette. Things are going to balance out in a big way. This is going to be a very lucky week. So, guys, buy those scratch tickets and lottery tickets. Oh, Maria, Scorpio. I will read for you, Maria. I still have a little energy. I'm going to drink some water and I will read for you. So the rest of us, it's going to be a good week. It's going to be a lucky week. Buy a scratch ticket. Miss Scorpio. Reading for Miss Scorpio. Do you have a question, Maria? Maria Scorpio. I'm wondering how will my love life be in 26? All right. Will you and Philip get back together or will you find somebody new? You are lucky. See, that's a good way to look at this. You were lucky and you got in here and you manifested this because you were so positive about it. So that's good. Hold on, I need water. I'm going to read Miss Scorpio and then I will say goodnight. You were in a 9-year relationship, you broke up, and you want to know if you're going to get back together. Is that what you really want? So I want you to take a deep breath and get clear. And I want you to think about that 9 years. And I want you to think about why you broke up, what wasn't working. My hair is great as well. Yeah, not really. And I want you to think about what the perfect relationship would be for you. Maria Scorpio. Love life. Queen of Wands. Okay, so the Queen of Wands energy. You're not Queen of Wands. Scorpio is Cups, so you would be the Queen of Cups or the Knight of Cups. But the Queen of Wands energy is right now you're in your power. And the more you claim of that power, the better. Because the Queen of Wands usually gets what she wants. Okay? And that's why I was asking, like, well, what do you want? All right, you're 33, you want kids, you still got plenty of time. I had my first one, I was almost 43. You've got time. Just relax with the whole calendar thing. If it's meant to be, it will be. If it's in your cards, it's in your cards. You know, it's going to happen. So just relax with it and trust. You have to learn to trust. The Queen of Wands is really believe in yourself. Really believe in your integrity. Really believe in your values and your talents. Then you project that and hopefully attract someone who compliments that, lifts that up. Did that Philip lift you up? Did he make you feel great about yourself? Or was it a constant battle? Was it a constant, give and take, not on the same page? That's not what you want. It can't be. It can't be what you want. Nobody wants to go through life in total, I don't know if they love me. I don't know if they want me. I don't know if they even like me. You want to be in a relationship where there's a nice give and take. So the answer to your question is there will be love in your life this year. Okay? There's the lovers. There's a beautiful balance. True love. Vibrant health. This is agreement. This is a love that's very much on the same page. Yeah, so I see what you wrote there. He looked at women all the time. I was very jealous. Well, who wouldn't be? Who wants a partner who's always looking to see if there's something better out there? So write down what it is you want. I want a partner who adores me. I want a partner who values me. I want a partner who treats me like I'm the only woman in the room. It does happen. There are men out there that make you feel that way. And you put the blame right away on yourself. I was jealous. Well, of course you were. Jealousy is not a good trait. It's a waste of time. And if you have to be with someone and go through those battles, it's not worth it. They're not worth it. If they're not looking at you and making you feel like the most special person on the planet, then I'm glad that you're in a new energy now where you can decide what kind of partner you really truly want. I want someone who makes me feel secure. I want someone who tells me I'm attractive. I want someone who looks at me with love in their eyes. Write those things down and really, instead of making excuses for the other person, well, I was a jealous person. Well, was he looking at other women because you were jealous, or were you jealous because he was looking at other women? Look at the whole situation. This is going to be a different year. This is a different relationship. It is not Philip. This is a couple that is on a solid foundation in a beautiful, congenial, balanced relationship. Balanced. 4 is 2 and 2, right? It's balanced. It's the angels. It's gorgeous. I love it. So you're taking control. Stop underestimating yourself. Stop putting yourself in blame. Sit down and tell the universe what you want. I want somebody who makes me feel secure. I want someone who reassures me that I'm pretty, or reassures me that he loves me, or I don't even have to question it. I just know by his actions. I know because he's attentive, or he looks in my eyes without averting my attention. I'm sure Philip did that a lot. The side look. Okay, I had somebody like that. They were always looking around the room to see who else was there. And I always felt like if I didn't measure up, it made me feel pretty crappy. So you have to decide what you want and not settle for less. I think that would be settling for less if you went back. You need to ask for more because you deserve more. Yeah, have more confidence. The cards are yelling at you. Have more confidence in yourself. Let go of the fear. Yes. Keep going forward. Oh yeah, this is your year. This will be your year. So just know that. But if you keep looking back, am I going to go back to him? Am I going back? If you think you're going back, you're not going to go forward. So I want you to only think about the future, only think about moving forward, only thinking about this new relationship that is very balanced, very loving, very nurturing. You both have the same integrity. You're both looking in the same direction. Do you see that? Do you see that? These lovers are looking in the same direction. They are like-minded. They have the same goals. There is passion there. This is a great read for a relationship. Oh my God, it gets better. The Magician's here. So magic is alive right now. It's you. If you stay stuck in fear, if you stay stuck in, oh, maybe I should go back to him, maybe I should go back, then that's where you're going to keep going, is backwards. You've got to walk through the gate, shut the gate, and don't go back in that garden again. Said the Italian mother. Don't go back to that garden. Shut the gate. Don't let anybody through from the past. Go forward, because this person is well worth your time and energy. Okay? Yeah, you got to let go of the past. That's what's holding you back. So the cards could say, you're going to get married this year, you're going to have 2 kids in your future. But if you stay stuck in the past, the cards could say that all day long, because the universe is holding this energy for you. This energy is being held for you. But if you don't move forward, if you stay stuck in the past, that's where you're going to stay. Stuck in the past. What's the underlying energy here? Oh, you are doing work that you love. So that's good. You're half Serbian and Greek. Well, you know all about passion then. And we, the romance nations, we tend to be a little crazy sometimes with our passion. We don't hold anything back. We can't help it. But that's good. Passion's good. You want passion in a relationship. You don't want boring humdrum. You want passion. Tell me a little bit more about Maria Scorpio. Now, will she meet this person by the end of June? 7 cards. Upright is yes. Reverse is no. I'm going to elongate that only because I think March is going to be a funny time. And that gives you April, May, June. Will she meet this person by the fall? Will Maria meet this soulmate by the fall? 7 cards. Upright is yes, reverse is no. I got a no, a yes, a no, a no, no, nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, no. All right. Will she meet this person by November? Will she meet this person by the end of this year? Will Maria meet this lover, this person, by the end of this year? Now, you've got the Magician. And when you have the Magician, you can manifest things to happen sooner rather than later. So if you really let go of your past relationship and you start manifesting, do a vision board, you know, that this is, I can't lift it up because there's crystal grid on there, but that's a vision board of all people online sent me their dreams and manifestations. Do a vision board of what kind of partner you want, what kind of life you want, where do you see yourself a year from now? Oh, so you're very passionate. Scorpio, 5 planets in Scorpio. Oh my God. And you're also intense, okay? And you would be very jealous. That is, so you need to work on letting go of those things. But look at that. So I said by the end of this year, 4 of Wands. Again, you got the 4 of Wands in the other deck. That was the happy couple dancing. 4 of Wands. It's happening. Yes. 6 of Swords, yes. 6 of Swords is moving forward to peace and contentment. You're not staying stuck anymore. Six of Swords. I know it looks dark and ominous, but they're in a rowboat and they're moving forward, and the light is ahead of them. The darkness is behind them. Another upright. 10 of Swords. You've got to end the past situation in order to move forward. You've got to let it go. That's the 10 of Swords. Shine. You know what unhealthy, toxic relationship looks like. Now manifest the opposite of that. Yep. And stay very attentive to your own well-being, your health. Okay, the 4 of Swords tells me you get into your head too much. But so far I have a yes, because I have all the cards are upright. Here's one reversed. So far 5 cards out of 7 are upright. So yeah, you will meet this person this year. Here's the World. Okay? The World is everything coming full circle. And the 6 of Pentacles is balance. These 2 cards were reversed, but you got 5 out of 7 that yes, you will meet someone by the end of this year. 3 of Wands. Somebody's going to help you. I feel like you need to get some help in maybe letting go of the past, talking to a friend or a mentor, someone who could maybe help you with the staying focused on moving forward and not going back to the past. I think that will help you. I'm going to pull a few energy cards for you, Maria. So I knew, yeah, so you got some issues in March. I felt like March was like, I saw March and I went, she's not going to meet him in March. I guess unless the doctor or the anesthesiologist is really good looking. You never know. You never know. Oh, yeah. Here's your broken heart. You got to let that go. You got to let it heal. Your heart chakra, your green heart chakra. Walk away from the past. Walk away. Do not go back. Go forward. Door to personal healing and happiness. Walk through the door of... Look at the cards. Door to personal healing and happiness. They're laying it right out for you. You will have the happy family, and there's 4 of you, just like I said at some point, I guess. Okay? One more. The Sun. Everything is going to work out perfectly for you, Maria. You just have to trust and believe. Ask, believe, trust, allow, receive. Look at this. So they want you to walk away from this broken heart, walk away from the past, walk through the door of healing and happiness, and you will accomplish this happy family. You have to believe this. Why would it be here? There's all these other cards. There's anxiety, there's rest and rejuvenation, there's second chakra. No, they're talking to you about everything's going to work out beautifully. And then the happiest, joyful card, the Sun. So believe, get through the next few months, but stay focused on the outcome you desire. Work on your vision boards and your vision planning and the outcome you desire. Stay focused, all right? Thanks for joining. Make sure you spread the word. I need more subscribers, so I appreciate all of you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Miss Jules. Thank you, Maria Giovanna. Thank you, Bernadette. I appreciate all of you being here. Did I miss anybody who showed up? Elaine, thank you. Lisa Floyd, thank you. Yep, you guys are going to have a great year. Make it happen. That's all. Make it happen. Thanks for joining.